What's coming soon in 2022? As this year comes to a close, let's take a look at some of the biggest projects happening in our area next year. Of course, all eyes are on Amazon. As you can see, construction on its robotics fulfillment center is coming along. As a reminder, the 640,000 square foot facility is located in the Eastern Iowa Industrial Center, north of Interstate 80 off North Division Street. Here's the timeline for 2022. In the spring, contractors will be hired to put the finishing touches on the building. In the summer, Amazon is expected to start hiring workers. 1,000 jobs are up for grabs, with the goal to get things moving in the fall. From north of I-80 to south of I-80, the area around the TBK Bank Sports Complex is in for a lot of changes in 2022. For one, more buildings and businesses like these are popping up like daisies. But there's also plans in the works to improve Forest Grove Drive on the south and Middle Road on the east so that those streets can support all of this growth. This project also includes establishing a new gateway to Bettendorf from I-80. The city is applying for a grant through the U.S. Economic Development Administration to pay for a pedestrian bridge over Middle Road. The rendering you see is just a concept. The final design is TBD. City leaders also tell me there is another commercial development that could be coming soon to this area in 2022. Let's head east on I-80 now to the bridge that crosses over the Mississippi River between LeClaire and Rapid City. It's 55 years old, and the Illinois Department of Transportation is looking to build a new one. According to the Bi-State Regional Commission, some of the prep work is starting in 2022. They're going to do an environmental study and some preliminary engineering. So still very early in the process, but a new bridge appears to be in the works. And plans for how to repurpose the old bridge have been in the works for months. The Bison Bridge Foundation is still collecting signatures in support of their idea, which is to turn the span into a national park where wildlife can roam. The nonprofit was started by Living Lands and Waters founder Chad Progracki. His idea still needs approval from the Department of Transportation, though. And from one bridge to another, the spans of the I-74 bridge are done. Hooray! But there are still some things that crews are going to be working on in 2022. The first is the bike and pedestrian path, which includes this scenic overlook in the middle of the Illinois-bound span. The glass oculus in the middle allows you to see the mighty Mississippi below. I-74 corridor manager George Ryan says they're making an announcement about the bike and pedestrian path before the new year, so stay tuned for that. Other projects include aesthetic lighting. You've probably seen the multicolored LED lights on the Iowa-bound side. By spring or summer, the bridge will change colors on the Illinois-bound side. Meanwhile, fall is when work on the elevator will start. It will bring people up to the bridge on the Bettendorf side, as well as bikes, wheelchairs, and more. And of course, the old bridge will start coming down in 2022. The contractor bidding process is expected to start in the spring, and there are plenty of other projects happening in 2022, but I'm out of time. So go to WQAD.com and click Coming Soon at the top of our homepage for more. Happy New Year! I'm Angie Sharp.